Hello there, welcome back to some more Borderlands 2. In the last episode what we did was we went through the forge and fought a bunch of people, did a great amount of damage. Now we're going to go fight Flyboy, but first we've got to do the rest, at least the tier 2 and tier 3 and then the tier 3 rematch of the arena over here. The air arena is probably going to be quite hard because I don't have a great way of dealing with the enemies that live there. And as such I'm probably going to die quite a few times. But money is relative, and I only need 2 million at any point in the game. Well, I know the FB is the Flyboy. I know that one. That language I did get. Flyboy, I think, is like an oldie term for like a cool person anyway. But I'm talking like, you know, very old. Maybe like 50s old. I'm not sure, but I think it's like that old. Alright, mate. I bet you're wondering how I ended up in this position. Well, it's a funny story. It was at that moment he knew that he fucked up, etc, etc. Okay. Hello there, friend.
Shoot the boxes on those buzzards so they'll drop Flyboy's toys! I feel the crimson.
Okay, that's number 2 done. Somehow. Let's get that while we're thinking about it. I lost a lot of money. Okay. Yeah. Right, I'll see you when we do this one too, because I know it's going to take me a little bit of time. Okay, so I've just come back and realised that this tier 3 battle is actually level 50. Which means that I basically can't do it right now. I can't do a level 50 mission. That's just going to be too much. I'll let you know what I've changed so you can see. I bought a grenade that was corrosive, which helped me do tier 2, which you might have seen me use. Also got a different sniper rifle, which is slightly less slag chance but more damage, so I might actually use it. And a shield that goes back to void damage again. It's a little bit less shield, but more, like, much more melee damage, and I could use it. Now, unfortunately, it's been 45 minutes already, and I kind of want to stop because I'm a little bit frustrated. But only because the mission was a bit hard. So if I can come back at level 50, which I've got to do for the pirate shit anyway, then I'll come back and do it at level 50 when I'm more inclined to have weapons that can deal with the enemies. I will say one thing. At level 44, I unlocked the... when you throw your axe, it has an explosive on it. That explosive does a shit ton of damage. That's an extra 19k on top of the normal damage that I already do. So, enemies that are my level die even quicker than they were before. But yeah, the level 50 enemies just don't... they're just not taking any damage at all. I wondered why I was doing so little, but... They just ignored me. Good.
Rampage and fill the red bar.
Yeah, the melee damage I can do now is quite good. In fact, my thrown weapon, because of all the explosive damage I get, is much stronger than my melee attack right now. You don't get the bonus explosion with a melee hit, which is why it's not as good. But yeah, I quit out of the game to cool down for a little bit, and then I came back and it was level 50. I don't know if me leaving the game is what made it go 50. Or whether it was already 50 and I got lucky before. But, yeah, I'm not... I mean, I don't even think it's possible with level 40 gear to kill level 50 enemies, because they have so much health. And you do so comparatively little to them. That it's just not going to happen. Also, me leaving probably means all the guys at the forge came back, but that's not too bad. The humanoid enemies I want to fight, so... Let's kill Flyboy, so I can have that to say I've done something today. Oh, I mean, I did do tier 2 as well. This is true.
I'm gonna make a piston promise to you, baby. Regardless of what happens with that pissant flyboy. Such beautiful misery.
Don't know why he said baby like that, but fine. My problem is my lack of FPS vision means I often don't even see these enemies. That something's attacking me, but I don't know what the fuck it is.
Make me bleed.
And I'm being sincere.
It's strangling time. I've got a huge hand.
Everything sort of blends into one for me. So I don't have the frame of reference to be like, oh yeah, it's this thing that's killing me. I can see that. They all just look like bits of metal on metal to me. Which is a shame, but there we are. Oh, it's one of those things that I might get better at the more FPS I play, but I doubt it. Just one of those character foibles I have to live with.
Good going, Dirks. You worked real hard just to get your shades pushed in as close as you did. What's a bit of fun? And self-stop. We'll show you what a real badass is.
I like that. That's my favourite thing to do. Just explode them all. I put my firework grenade back on because that's the true hotness, you know. I picked the corrosive thing because it was homing and I thought, oh, that'd be good. But in truth, it was only really good for the loot ones that move slow. The normal buzzards fly too quickly. They just ignore the cloud that spawns. They just ignore it. I'd need like a homing grenade that did just explode when it hit them for 50,000 corrosion damage or some shit. Then it might be fine.
We're nearly ready for Flyboy and the Vault Hunter to face off. Sorry, Torg, but I'm much better at doing the blow-by-blow commentaries for these fights.
Indeed.
Never stop the killing.
Very good use of innuendo there, friend. Mr. Torg. I like Torg. Torg is a no bullshit merchant. Just gets on with it. Yeah, I can't believe I've lost 500,000. I had 1.5 million at one point. Now I do not. You simple fool. That's what you want in this world. A nice easy kill. Just be quiet. Sit down. Shut up. You lived? How dare you? That's not allowed. Right. Here we go.
This is where it ends, you TPR. I'm gonna DT my buzzard with your goddamn spine.
Flyboy. This won't take long.
We're ready to start. Flyboy versus the Vault Hunter. Fight! Holy shit! Some huge goddamn airship just murdered Flyboy!
Piston's blimp. Death from above.
That is completely against the rules. I demand to know where the ref is.
What the fuck is a ref?
Piston's Zeppelin.
Some tides are coming out of the blimp. On to your flight.
Good. Can I hit the Zeppelin from here? Yes, I can. What? I fell. All its shields are going to be back if I don't hurry up.
God damn it, Piston! You know you're not allowed to interfere with ranked matches!
Rules don't apply to the chair, baby.
Once my Vault Hunter destroys your airship, they are gonna stomp your cheating ass into the dirt!
I am not a cheater. These are tactics. Fans, I don't know about you, but I'm so close to the edge of icing that the chair is practically irrelevant at this point.
I'm not, but then I'm the one having to fight this shit, so I can understand. Yeah, I've kind of just have to ignore the buzzards. It's kind of how you know a boss fight wasn't particularly well designed, when you have to just... But for me to feel comfortable to win, I have to ignore half of the fight. Circling around the other way? I guess so. Yeah. If you think you're in any danger of death, do not risk it. Run back out. Run away. Go again. Fuck off.
Now the number 2 ranked badass in all of Pandora.
That's my girl!
That's done. I'm not out of the woods yet, but it is done.
I'm still alive, coward. You couldn't stop me.
I feel as though the rest of this would be much easier.
Now get back here and we'll see about finishing Piston.
But we're getting to the unfortunate part of the game, which happens in all the Borderlands. I'm not sure if it happens in... Well, it happens in 1 at least. I'm not sure if it happens in the pre-sequel and 3. Where the higher levels, instead of making things more interesting, their definition of making the game harder is just everything has 1 billion health and kills you in 2 shots. And you can't do anything about it. Too bad. It's not the most fun of all time. Like, when you get to the point where everything has 1 million HP. We're not quite at that level yet, but we're getting there. And your guns do 5,000 damage. And every gun you could ever have only does 5,000 damage. There's no way to cheese it. You just have to live with it. But really, the only thing that truly kills me is air, because it goes against, like, my build does not work against air. Krieg's super does not work against air. There's not a lot else to say about it. It just doesn't work. I'd need my axis to be homing for it to work, and I don't think that's a thing you can do. But yeah, it's just a bit too MMO-y, which I use as an insult. It's not a term of endearment. It's a bit too MMO-y, where everything is like, oh well, they get to kill you in 2 seconds, but you don't get to kill them in 2 seconds. You have to kill them over the course of about 9 years. But also this DLC doesn't help, because everything is giving me... what's the word? Everything is giving me... For fuck's sake, Joey. Use your brain. Engage with yourself, for fuck's sake, or just jump off a bridge or something. Everything is giving me Torg credits rather than money. That's what I wanted to say. There you go. Right. Hello, Moxie. How you doing? No more messing around. It's time to win this tournament.
It's time to win. This is it. Piston is the only thing standing between you and a vault full of loot. You know what to do, sugar.
Well, I know what I'm going to do. And that is quit for the day. Okay.
At least I'm not dead. Oh, are you hungry for fun?
What does that even mean? Right. I'll see you guys next time when we go and try and do Long Way to the Top. See you then. Goodbye.